Okay, so obviously everybody by now knows that Trump's on Truth Social. That's his little, that's his social media, whatever thing, I guess at this point. So he won't really post anything else because of that. But they're kind of there's been some problems with it. They've been trying to strike a deal for the last little while, a couple of years or something like that. And it's something's going on. I don't know what exactly, but I'm going to read this article. This is CNN Business, so anything CNN before it's just CNN should, excuse me, I don't know what a good acronym for that would be right now, but just garbage. So garbage business could be the rename for this, but let's read this. This talks about the this acquisition and what's going on with Truth Social. So Digital World Acquisition Group, the blank check firm seeking to merge with former President Donald Trump's media company, will get another extension to complete its troubled deal. Shareholders voted to grant uh, Digital World Acquisition Group another year to pull off its merger with Trump Media and Technology Group, which owns Truth Social, according to an SEC document posted Wednesday. The groups now have until September 8th of 2024 to combine, so they got about a year left now. The extension was approved by about 72% of stockholders, according to a regulatory filing Wednesday. Nearly 2 years ago, former President Donald Trump's media group agreed to combine with DWAC to bring the company public through what's known as a SPAC deal, or a Special Purpose Acquisition Corporation. The proposed merger has raised eyebrows from legal experts and drawn scrutiny from regulators and prosecutors. Yeah, okay. Everything draws scrutiny from regulators and prosecutors. What are you talking about? Get the hell out of here. Yeah, just because it's got Donald Trump's name on it. The extension was a major win for Trump's platform. Had shareholders voted against the extension, DWAC would have liquidated, and the social media platform would have to find another financial backer by September 8th of 2023. It also would have been required to return $300 million to shareholders. That could have been big right there, but I'll be honest with you, maybe this was part of the ploy the whole time. I don't think this is good for Trump to be tied to this thing. I think at first, maybe his hubris was like, hey, I'm going to build a social media platform that will be outside of, the censorship and all that. But now that you've got X, or formerly Twitter, being run by Elon Musk, I I think it would be advantageous for this deal to have kind of collapsed and Trump to get back onto to X, or again, formerly Twitter. That might have helped him, helped him get his message out there to more eyes. Because I don't know what the numbers are as far as who's seeing his, whatever you want to call them. I think they're truths, they call them on Truth Social. I'm not on Truth Social, so I don't know exactly. I think it's truths, but same thing as tweets, right? I can imagine that it's quite a bit less. Quite a lot of a lot less people are on Truth Social that are on X or Twitter. And again, you're getting, like, with True Social, you're getting more people that are, you've got your echo chamber there. You're talking to people that are already part of your fan base and your group, and they're already Trumpers, or or sympathetic to Trump, or at the very least not part of the deranged syndrome of anti-Trumpers. So I think it would help him to be on a more neutral platform like X. So I don't know. Maybe this was kind of contrived, but it didn't seem to work because they've got the extension. So maybe the money was a big factor. So here, I'll continue reading this. This is not a bad article considering it's from Dumpster Business. It's the second time DWAC asked for an extension for closing the deal, the first being in September 2022. Seems like yearly they're asking for extensions. That doesn't mean the merger is bound to happen. In July, DWAC agreed to settle with the SEC. The agency said DWAC violated anti-fraud laws by failing to disclose to investors that it was actively pursuing a merger deal with TMTG before it went public. DWAC agreed to a cease and desist order and to pay an $18 million penalty if it closes a merger transaction. Okay, well, so it seems like there's a bit of, there might be a little bit of trouble with this whole merger. I don't know. But again, maybe that was the whole idea. Maybe it's, let's tank it and get out of this thing and get back on to a much more neutral Twitter, or sorry, X.